I'm starting to prep my face to use a new foundation that I'm going to try out with you. The moisturizer that I'm using is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. And then what I like to do is use this massager. It's kind of a gua sha, but the shape is not the usual types. It's a knob kind of a shape and helps me depuff my face in the morning. Next, I'm using this sunscreen. This is by Bioderma. This is a thick sunscreen and it has SPF 50 PA double plus double plus. I'm going to use my favorite lip balm. This is by Dior in the color 008 and this hydrates my lips beautifully. Today I'm going to use some eyeshadow primer. This is by MAC and this is a 24-hour eyeshadow base. It's very helpful to use an eyeshadow base. It keeps your makeup locked for a long time. And also this is the new foundation that I have been talking about, and this is the one by Shiseido, and this is their radiant version of the Synchro Skin Lifting Foundation. What I like to do is dot it all over my face. You need very little amount. If you want to see a full-fledged review of this, how it applies, all of it, what it feels like, then I have done a full review of this specific foundation, and I will link that video to this one. It gives me a nice coverage with just a tiny bit, and I would recommend this to people who have dry, mature skin. You can see the finish. It is medium to buildable. You can get a full coverage. I just used a few dots and I still have a lot of it left on the back of my hand. I'm going to go in with a second layer. It's very easy to build. The foundation brush that I like to use with it is this flat top angled foundation brush. It is by PAC Cosmetics. It's in the number S02. It is a very good foundation brush if you're looking for a good foundation brush which is going to make your job easy in order to spread any cream, liquid, eyeshadow, or foundation. Then this is something that you can try. I'm absolutely loving this foundation brush. It works with thick foundations, liquid foundations, all kinds of textures, and blends the product in very beautifully. And I'm absolutely loving the finish of this specific foundation. Next, I'm going to use just a little bit of color corrector. I'm skipping concealer for today just in order to test out the how this foundation wears. And I'm going in with this Bobbi Brown's color correcting stick in the color Bisque. It has this right amount of peachy tones which kind of cancels out the darkness under my eyes and works out beautifully. It is very creamy consistency. I don't like anything drying under my eyes because the area under my eyes is very thin, and also I have dry, sensitive under eyes, tends to get cracked easily, tends to get very sensitive. It's a very sensitive area, and that's why I like to use all creamy products. I decided to go a little more underneath my my eyes, and just I like the effect of this Bobbi Brown color corrector stick because it brightens up the peachy undertones, kind of brightens up my face without having to use any thick concealer. And that's why I'm going in with a second layer. I'm sorry about the lighting that is changing. I'm using daylight to film this video in order to show the coverage of all of these products, the finish of all of these products in real life, and that's why I didn't use any artificial lights. But the weather is very cloudy and it is changing. For some color on my face, I'm using this Glossier color tubes. And I love using these tubes. These are very pigmented. Just a tiny touch of it, the texture of it reminds me of watercolor paints, and the finish is so beautiful. I like to take a dab on the back of my hand. You can use a palette, you can use the back of your hand as a palette, and load my blush brush with this. The brush that I'm using is by Morphe, and this is also a very good blush brush in order to blend in cream or liquid consistency blushes. This is not the brush for powder blushes. It's a very thick, dense, fluffy, dome shaped blush brush to blend in creamy blushes, and it works beautifully. The technique of picking up product from the back of your hand and then going on onto your face is a very game-changing trick. I've seen it, a lot of makeup artists do this, and I have specifically picked up this trick from Katie Jane Hughes. I will tag her in this video. If you haven't checked her out, you must. And next, for the contour, this is a contour that I bought from Rare Beauty, but I goofed up with the shade. It's so dark, and what I like to do is mix it up with my foundation so that I can work this up. I can make it way lighter, and this works beautifully as a contour shade for me. You can see how beautifully it is blending in and not looking too harsh. I don't want to, spoil the overall look of this foundation. And I was actually thinking whether should I use a bronzer or a contour today, but I just felt like showing you this tip. A lot of us buy products which don't work out for us, and this is a way you can make it work for you, for yourself, by blending it or mixing it with something darker or lighter. When I'm using a bronzer or a contour, a bronzed look like this, I make sure that I'm covering up my ears so that the tone matches the overall face. And for the eyes, I'm using this mini palette by Natasha Denona. This is such a good buy, guys. If you're looking for a high impact mini eyeshadow palette, this is something that you must check out. This is only available on Sephora. Nykaa doesn't have Natasha Denona. This is called their I Need a Nude mini nude palette, and this has the right kind of tones which you would definitely wear on an everyday basis. This is the lightest peachy tone, which looks very fresh on the eyes. This is a very daytime kind of a look, and that's why I'm not going too bold with my eyes. I'm using this flat dense eyeshadow brush to lay it on my eyes, and then using a fluffy brush to just spread it out. I'm now taking that specific peachy color and mixing it with that mid-tone brown, and taking a small detailing brush. I am just going just underneath my lower lash line. I'm not using any kajal or anything of that sort, keeping the look very fresh, minimal, everyday wear kind of a look, but just accentuating the shape of my eyes. And I'm mixing both of them in my fluffy brush and just taking it in the corner of my eyes just to define my crease and define the shape of my eyes. And that's what I'm doing. It's a very easy, no-brainer kind of an eyeshadow look. Anyone can do it. You just need the right fluffy brushes. This is a very old brush that I have from Color Bar. I don't even know if Color Bar makes these brushes. It's a very fluffy synthetic dome bristled eyeshadow brush, and works beautifully in blending powder eyeshadows. And that's what I'm doing on my other eye too. It looks very neat, very fresh, but also kind of very softly accentuates the crease, very softly defines the shape of the eyes without making it look like you tried too hard. Next, final step is to add a tiny bit of shine on the center of my eyes. I'm picking up that champagne gold shade, and picking up champagne, these kind of gold like metallic shades, it's best to use your fingers, because the oils in your fingers kind of melt that pigment in your eyelids onto your eyelids very easily. This is the pencil. This is the Artist's Color Pencil by Makeup Forever in the color Up and Down Tan. And sorry, this is an Anywhere Cafe, not Up and Down Tan. And I'm lining my lips with it. It is a very beautiful everyday wear brown toned, the perfect brown toned lip liner in my opinion. It has the right amount of right hint of pink in that brown, and that's why I love it so much. It works with an array of lipsticks. If you love wearing nudes and you are looking for that perfect nude lip liner, this is the one that you need to get for yourself. Anywhere Caffeine by Makeup Forever. I'm just blurring out the lip lines using a soft, fluffy, dense brush. This is by Nars. It's a very inexpensive brush. You can get it on Amazon. It is also available on Blinkit. And it's a very good sturdy brush to blur away your lip lines. Next, I'm using this lipstick by Nars Cosmetics, and it is in the color American Women. This is such a beautiful cult favorite color. It's the right mauvey, pinky, brown, nude color, which is going to complement so many different Indian skin tones. And I'm just going to amp it up by using a very pale toned nude by Anastasia, Beverlyhills, their Velvet Whipped liquid lipsticks, and this is in the color Peachy Nude, and I'm just putting it in the center of my lips just to give it a more pouty, to add more volume. When you add a light shade onto the center of your lips look more voluminous because the corners of your lips are darker and the center is lighter. So this is a very beautiful way to make your lips look more voluminous than what they actually are. And I'm again blending it away with this soft fluffy brush. Final step is to set it all with a makeup setting spray. I'm using MAC Fix Plus. I love it, and I absolutely I have purchased so many bottles of this MAC Fix Plus. Final step is to curl the lashes and use a mascara. The mascara that I'm using today is by Milk Makeup, and this is their new release. This is their high roll Kush mascara. It is a tubing mascara, so if you like very natural fluttery looking lashes, you don't like spider lashes, you don't like those artificial looking lashes, then I think you will love it. And the best part, it's very easy to remove since it's a tubing mascara. And that's the final look, guys. Let me know what you think about it. It's a very fresh, everyday makeup. You can wear it to work, you can wear it to do errands, go shopping, whatever you wish, but it looks very classy, very polished, and very easy to do. You don't need too many products, but you look very glam and put together. And it gives this entire foundation, this foundation and the creamy products together works so well together. I love the look of glowy skin but not too much coverage. And that's it for today's video.